Russian warplanes are sharing the skies over Syria with the US-led coalition fighting ISIS. Moscow and Washington say they are working to coordinate what they're doing and prevent what they call unintended incidents. The Russian Defense Ministry says its first day of airstrikes inside Syria on Wednesday targeted 8 ISIS positions. It insists its planes are not operating near civilians, but the Western-backed Syrian opposition says the Russian strikes killed 36 civilians. US officials have questioned Russia's targets. The US has promised to increase coalition airstrikes against ISIS. The same coalition is also trying to combat ISIS in Iraq. And on Wednesday, the Iraqi Prime Minister, Haider al-Abadi, said Russia would be welcome to join the fight against ISIS in his country.
Well, of course it is beneficial. Don't forget, Iraq was attacked from across the Syrian border into Iraq by Daesh, by ISIL. And that cost us a lot of human costs in terms of people killed, people being kidnapped, people being enslaved, women, children. So any joining of this fight against Daesh by anyone, we very much welcome.
Matthew Chance joins us from Moscow. Is that likely, do you think, moving on to Iraq next?
It's pretty astonishing, isn't it, to hear the Iraqi Prime Minister essentially invite the Russians to engage in Iraq, what they're already engaged in Syria. Certainly, the first day of Russia's campaign in Syria appeared to go according to Russia's plan, whatever that is. The Russian Defense Ministry, as you mentioned, issued a statement at the end of the day, which is, I suppose, quite open for their standards, in which they said they struck at 8 targets, all of them belonging to the Islamic State, involving arms and munition storages, fuel depots, weaponry, control positions. All the targets were destroyed, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. They even broadcast some video of their aeroplanes carrying out a number of those attacks. But, of course, there are concerns about the groups that are being struck. The United States and others believe it's not just IS, Islamic State, or ISIS, that is being targeted by the Russians. And that's something that is a matter of debate at the moment, Max.